What is up, peeps? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, it's going to be a good old day and a solid week over here. Ninja has actually recently called out Twitch plenty of times for their recent choices over taking away simulcasting and multicasting. We're going to continue to talk more about this in the future, but he went on a full rant recently calling them out and saying why he had actually stayed out of Twitch drama lately. He had not been involved in the 50-50 split drama, had not really spoke to a lot of the issues that Twitch was going through, hoping that maybe he could actually change some policies around multicasting and simulcasting, which made their choice to then prohibit and no longer allow it all the more surprising.
Waiting my entire life, you know, I've stayed out of drama so much, and I've stayed out of like my opinion, like forcing my opinion on like certain situations. Honestly, almost everything that Twitch has done in the last couple of years, I really haven't touched on it at all, right? Like the ad revenue, all the ads, I haven't touched. I don't think I've touched too much on the I don't even think I didn't make a comment. I didn't make a video about like the 50%, like switching back to 50-50 for sub revenue. I didn't touch on that. I really have been quiet, right? Because I guess I'll tell you what my goal was.
And if you guys didn't know, Ninja was one of the few top streamers that I know about that was multicasting to as many platforms as possible, often going live on TikTok, Instagram. I think he was trying Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, other platforms all at the same time. YouTube, if I didn't say that one. But with this new update, he was no longer allowed to simulcast between Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook and/or Kick all at the same time. I believe TikTok and Instagram, the mobile first applications, he can, but Twitch obviously being his core audience, once they took this away and he could not stream on Twitch while live on YouTube, Facebook, or Kick, he was obviously pretty upset because he had been one of the few people and big names doing this for 8 months.
So the last 8 months, about 8 months, right? Rainbow Knife Man, thank you for the $4.99, bro. Good to see you again. The last 8, I think I've been doing this for 8 months. Andre, you could correct me if I'm wrong, plus or minus a month, I think. I've been just streaming everywhere, right? Went on this journey just to multicast. And I had a bunch of goals. One of those goals, truly, one of the reasons I did it was because I thought that my goal was, one of them was to have Twitch eventually realize, oh my God, there's no reason not to partner Ninja and let him stream everywhere. And that's just not me. This means like everybody. My goal was to get them to change their terms of service in the opposite direction, right? I was like, because I mean, think about it. I'm still streaming, right? I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm streaming on TikTok. I'm streaming on Twitter. I was streaming on Facebook. And you know, my YouTube viewership was great. My Twitch viewership was also great. Like I was pulling, you know, tens of thousands of viewers, you know, and I wasn't gaining viewership elsewhere, right? Like I wasn't losing Twitch viewership and it was going elsewhere. People weren't leaving the platform because I was live everywhere, right? So if they were already watching on Twitch, there's a very, 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 very small percentage of people who are like, oh, I'm going to watch on YouTube instead. Like who were watching me on Twitch, right? Like that doesn't happen. That didn't happen. If anything, right? And I think this is more so for other people, right? For other streamers who are on the come up, right? And aren't kind of like, you know, in the position that I'm in, that they can stream on YouTube, they can stream on Kick, they can stream on Facebook, they can stream on TikTok and everywhere, and grow their viewership there, and there's a better chance that some of those viewers actually might enjoy Twitch better as a viewing experience, right? Gaining viewers on Twitch, bringing people to the Twitch platform. That was my mental. That was literally what I was thinking was going to happen. I thought in a couple of months, maybe a year, maybe 2 years, because I was going to do this for a while. I was going to keep doing this. I really thought that Twitch was just going to be like, oh my God, we're losing millions of dollars a year. Now there are other streamers I think that aren't partnered that make more, that could be making more and average more viewership. But if I was playing ads on Twitch with about 10 to 12,000 viewers, if I was playing ads and, you know, I did sub incentives and I was really, you know, and I had a great sub community and I was pulling tens of thousands of subscribers as well, you're making millions of dollars, right? That's millions of dollars that you're making a year, plus or minus, you know, a couple, whatever. It depends on, not including donations, all irrelevant. Ad revenue you make a lot of money on. And I probably would have been playing ads a little bit, right? Hopefully I wouldn't have been contracted to play like 9 minutes of ads an hour, but I would probably play like a 3-minute break every hour if I was partnered everywhere.
And he also spoke to a very important point where his overall goal was to eventually get Twitch to change their policy on simulcasting, which a lot of people have been arguing about. And we're going to talk more about this in the coming weeks. This is huge. This is gigantic news that no longer any streamer, not just partners and affiliates, but any streamer on Twitch cannot stream on Twitch and be live on other major platforms like Kick, YouTube, and Facebook at the same time. Thus, if that's your strategy for growing your audience and monetizing yourself and becoming a bigger creator, Twitch is now seen as kind of very limiting, because even if they're not making any money, if you take away your partnership and there's no subs involved, they're taking that method away from everybody, and that's going to be an ongoing point of discussion for a long time now.
And I would have been making great money, but instead I decided I'm not going to make any money on Twitch. I'm just not going to take the partnership. I'm going to stream everywhere, and hopefully they'll see the light. Hopefully they will see the light, right? Hopefully they'll be like, oh my God, we're just losing millions. Like, there's no reason not to partner Ninja again or let people stream everywhere, because, you know, why? Like, it doesn't make any sense, right? The exclusivity thing, it doesn't make any sense. We're not losing anything by partnering him. We're not losing anything, because I'm streaming everywhere and still getting great viewership. People aren't leaving Twitch to watch me elsewhere while I'm simulcasting. Okay. Fast forward 8 months, and they have done the exact opposite. Literally, like, I'm not, and it made so much sense in my head. Like, logically, I was like, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Like, I think that I'm like, maybe others will follow, and and Twitch will be like, oh my God, what are we doing? Let's do this. Let's make this leap. And instead, they take the exact opposite, yank the carpet from under our feet, and it's like, I think instead we'll ban multicasting altogether. Even if you're not even if you're not an affiliate, even if you're not a partner. So I'm already like, hear me out. Let me try to like give you the logic here, okay? They're basically forcing my hand. I'm not partnered on Twitch. I don't make money there. I make $0 on Twitch. So they then put a rule in that says I can't stream. I can't simulcast. What am I going to choose? What am I going to choose? Am I going to choose streaming to YouTube, TikTok, Kick, other Facebook all at the same time? Am I going to choose streaming all to there? Or am I going to just only stream to Twitch and make no money? Who would, like, that's it's a no-brainer. That's absolutely not going to happen. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we all know that Twitch has been going just, the culture of Twitch has been declining for the last, what feels like the last 6-7 years. Whenever Amazon acquired them, I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? Amazon comes in and now they're looking at it and they're like, listen, we just need to make money, so let's figure it out. And then they just started basically gutting everything that Twitch meant and everything that Twitch was. And Twitch wasn't perfect, by the way. There was a lot of, when you have a very family, or what felt like very family, community-oriented.
And very lastly, probably the most important point of all of this, Ninja goes on to describe how he has lost millions. He was set to set precedents yet again in streaming. He had a little bit of humble flex of the amount of times he set precedents, but regardless, he apparently was set to do that yet again with a one-of-a-kind streaming contract, or some sort of contract he was going to sign, where he claims that Twitch, with this new rule, has cost him millions because that deal is no longer going to go through, which obviously is insane if true.
Because I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to stream on Twitch like full time. Like, I'm not going to make after the simulcast rule. I can't, because I don't support that, right? I guess you can say I'm boycotting it, sure. But I just can't do that. And it really, really sucks, because that is where the majority of my viewership is. Like, I'm literally like 100%, right? I was pulling, anywhere from, like, when I was playing ranked, I was pulling 12 to 15,000 viewers on Twitch. Playing ranked Fortnite, like 0 build duos, when I was like really getting into it with reverse. And I now have to choose to not do that, and choose just to stream basically literally anywhere else. And that's gonna, that's gonna fucking, if I'm being completely open and candid with you, like, I've already people have been telling me I've fallen off for 5 years because I don't pull 100,000 viewers anymore. First off, no one can maintain that, right? Like, I knew that was never going to be a maintainable thing where I pull 100K on Fortnite forever. But now I have to literally sack 10,000 concurrent viewers I don't know what the future is personally. You know, I'm not saying I'm going to quit streaming, obviously, but like there's just a lot of things to consider now. Then where like I mean, dude, I don't know how much I can tell you guys. I was about to set precedents. I was about to set streaming precedents again for like the third or fourth time. And I can't, and literally yesterday's announcement, I can't do it anymore. I was about to be the first streamer to ever sign like a contract that was just, I can't, I'm not, I just know like maybe I'll be able to tell you what it was in the future, but like it wasn't going to be an exclusive contract, and I can't do that anymore. And I just lost millions.
And then, of course, the latest update on this, Ninja is now trying out Kick, actually pulling substantial viewership over there on Kick. I'm sure they love to have him. He's talked about some of the downsides of Kick, but also some of the upsides of this viewership, and he can go live on other platforms all at the same time, while on Kick, they have no limitations. Yet another point where people might be leaving Twitch for Kick is this simulcasting rule. Although not many streamers have experimented to the length that Ninja does, it could be something for the future of creators if a platform does so allow it, you know, that you can actually be seen on as many platforms as possible all at the same time. It's a really cool idea, although there have to be some downsides we'll talk about in the future as to why Twitch is not allowing this, but that's for a future talking point. What do you guys think about this Ninja's full rant against Twitch? And we'll see where his future lies, if it's on Twitch, if it's on Kick, or where exactly it is. Till next time, take care. Okay, bye.